Governments have figured out they're so screwed. This is why Bitcoin and Ethereum is fully manipulated. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. Yes, back in Dubai, the hot weather. It's 40 degrees outside and I love it. Yes, better than Minster, where it was 7 degrees in the morning. And yeah, I didn't work out when I was there. It was so cold. I know it's no excuse, but I just didn't do it. And yeah, I'm back working out here in Dubai in the 40-degree weather. Alrighty, with that said, we got an awesome show for you guys. We're gonna go over the news like we normally do. We're gonna be showing you about the end of the petrodollar and how scared, right, the lizard people of the politicians are. No, I don't think they are lizard people. But anyways, just had to make that joke. But yeah, we're going to be talking about that. And we're going to be also going over some trades that I'm going to be doing for today. Because it's interesting. Bitcoin is dropping right now as we speak. And we're going to be doing some trades at the end of the show. So make sure you watch all the way to the end. And if you want to watch this live, you could head over to davincej15.com where you could actually get a free access to my private group to watch this live, right, as I record this, because people are watching this live. And you could ask me questions, and I'll answer those questions live for you, right? And you could do that for free by signing up for TOOBIT, right? And, you know, depositing $100 and gaining access. Okay, also on TOOBIT, right, you get access to WAFFLES, right? WAFFLES coin is on TOOBIT, right? And there's like $5,000 in WAFFLES giveaway, right? For the top ranking people here, traders. If you just follow my toobit.davincej15.com, sign up, trade, and yeah, you could win some WAFFLES coins. Yes, okay. You know, I want you guys to know that if you own a DAVITAR, you have access to all my groups. And if you own a DAVITAR, all you have to do is, in order to gain access to all my groups, right? Copy your address, paste it here, click on rewards, and join. Now, you could add more than one DAVITAR, whatever DAVITARs you have, right? And when you do, right, join the public group, and you can show off your DAVITAR here and see how much people see that it's for sale, and they can actually click the buy button in the public group. Whenever you speak, it will show up, just like mine. When I say hello, in the mornings, it will show up, you know, it's available for sale. A very crazy high price, but yeah, if you want to buy it, that's my price. All right. And oh, by the way, you know what? I'm going to be giving away $100 to every person who shows off their DAVITAR once we get to 100 DAVITARians in a day that are showing off their DAVITARs. So yeah, $100 worth of WAFFLES coins. Okay? So join up fast. Okay. Guys, man, WAFFLES looks ready to blast off. So if you purchase here, right, because you missed all these other chances, right, because you missed like 3 chances already. All you have to do is buy here, or dollar cost average. If it goes and drops low, drops to like 2 cents, it's a possibility, right? Once it doubles, right, you sell half, whether it's up here at the 6 cents or at the 4 cents, if we bounce off the 2 cents, which is a possibility here, and you sell half at 4 cents. And then you hold the rest. You'll see that WAFFLES, we're taking this to $1 billion market cap. You want to like, you know, get your cash back, right? Get your, whatever you put in back and hold the rest and see what happens, right? See how we bring this to $1 billion market cap. And after that, we're going to $10 billion. We're gonna rocket this thing. We're gonna rocket this thing big time. I'm gonna talk about that in the future videos. All right, let's get on with the news. Gold is down 39% against Bitcoin this week. It's all going to zero against Bitcoin, Max Kaiser says. Not agree with that situation, but other than if you're talking about currency, right, local currency, that is all going to zero. But gold is not going to zero against Bitcoin. Gold will be here for a long time, right? Because it's a rare metal and it's a useful metal, and it will always have a price. Its monetary price will drop because you have an asset class called Bitcoin that's digital and it's transferable and liquid like no other asset, right? Gold is liquid, but to transfer it to someone is a long process and it's very expensive. Very expensive. Whilst Bitcoin is not expensive to transfer. All right. Bitcoin price prediction as US Saudi petrodollar deals ends. Will BTC play a role? Well, as nations like Saudi Arabia explore alternatives to the US dollar, including various major currencies, the potential for digital currencies like Bitcoin the implications for crypto market are profound. Now, don't get all your panties in a bunch and get all excited just because the Saudi Arabia could actually go out and buy Bitcoin. Problem is, will they? Right? You know, as much as you might think, well, hey, they're free to do whatever they want because, you know, that contract is done. You've seen what happened to other nation states that actually decided, hey, we're free to do whatever we want. We're going to get off the dollar. Yeah, you saw what happened to Iraq. You saw what happened to, there's other countries that, yeah, they didn't end up very well when they decided to use something other than the dollar. Yet another public company buys Bitcoin. DeFi Technologies has become the latest publicly traded company to adopt Bitcoin as its primary reserve asset. Okay, not surprising that a company that's called DeFi Technologies, which they are into the Web3 space, you'd have to be silly not to, you know, since I'm a public company in the Web3 space and I don't have Bitcoin, the hardest asset, the only asset that, you know, the governments can't do a rollback on, right? They can't point a gun at somebody to make changes. Whilst all other currencies, they can do that. All other cryptocurrencies, even Ethereum, Bitcoin, they can't. So obviously, eventually, doesn't matter when it happens, every single company will own Bitcoin as an asset, as a property that they can actually use as wealth to transfer to anyone, to any company, instantly to purchase other things. All right, what's going on this week? The OPEC monthly report is happening today. We're seeing the CPI coming out on Wednesday. They're going to be lying like heavily with the consumer price index. The federal interest rate is going to manipulate the US dollar, the cost of money, right? And also, obviously, they're going to manage Bitcoin and gold, of course, right? And just so you know, a long time ago, back in the 80s, I know most of you weren't alive around now, they, let gold. Gold was trading freely, and gold went out of control. And Paul Volcker, person who was head of the Fed, said his job would have been a lot easier, if they'd managed gold price. Shortly after that, gold was managed, and there's lots of evidence of that. In fact, they got caught managing gold, and no one now denies that the gold price is manipulated. So don't say the Bitcoin is not manipulated, okay? I have a Fed conference, of course, on the same day after they manipulate the price of money. The PPI, inflation data, that's the producer price index, right? So how much the producer is being charged. If they're seeing inflation, they have to eventually pass that on to you guys. Sometimes they don't, right? But they will eventually. MI consumer sentiment data on Friday. And yeah, that's going to be an interesting week. Let's see what happens with all that data. Solana removes validators, accusing them of sandwich attacks. Okay, well, Solana Foundation punished a couple of validators accused of supporting MEV attacks. Wow, this is to be expected, right? Validators, people who actually ensure all the transactions on the network are correct. They're eventually going to realize, well, wait a second here. If we team up together, we can probably do some nasty stuff. This is why mining's much better, right, than, validators, right? They can do nasty stuff, right, as a validator. While even the validators in question can still operate on the network, they will not be subsidized by Solana Foundation non-profit any longer, as explained by Helios, founder of MERT. Solana Foundation penalized validators involved in sandwich attacks. Great. Well, that's just the way it is, right? You know what? This is going to happen probably to Ethereum sometime in the future, so don't be surprised when it does. Elon Musk mentions this Solana meme coin for the first time. Yes, dog with hat. He mentions dog with hat. Okay, great. Well, it's a meme coin. Meme coins. I don't understand why the people buy this. It's just dog with hat. If you go to the website, it's just they do yo dog. It's just a dog with hat. I'm not trying to produce anything. Dog with hat. And it's like $4 right now. Some crazy amount, but hey, that's the way it is. The market will do some crazy stuff. All right, I have to move on a little quickly here. You got to check out this. This will be in the link in the description. Hillary states that cryptocurrencies could destabilize nations, perhaps starting with small ones, but going much larger. Yes, you're absolutely right. Because with cryptocurrencies as money directly, people will not have to pay you taxes. They'll be able to fight you against taxes. They'll realize, wait a second, these taxes are horrible. Yeah. And then you're done. Okay? You won't be able to print money. You won't be able to tax people heavily. You won't be able to control people anymore. Because, the ability to print money allows you to control people in many ways. All right, now make sure you guys head over to TOOBIT, right, to do your trading, because man, this is going to be, you're going to get some free WAFFLES coins, right, because WAFFLES is going to $1 billion market cap. You might as well get some free. All right, I told you guys I was going to do a long here, down here, and it looked like you're probably like seeing this move up, you're thinking DaVinci's crazy, and then even in the morning, right, I saw this at 69.6, so I was like, yeah, it's probably still going to go down, and boom, it just went straight down. As you can see, there's a trend line here. So as you can see, this trend line, we're going to probably bounce off this trend line, and if we do, yeah, I think Bitcoin is going to break higher. So I've got a long around here. So if we break down even further, right? If we break these lows here, that's it. It's most likely going to break it down even further from this level here, right? Because we're creating like, double top kind of issue. And yeah, we could break down well below the $65,000 mark. Finally closing it off with Ethereum. Ethereum, again, dumping. But hey, you know what? Ethereum is going to reverse probably at the end of this wick here. I bet you somewhere at the end of this wick, we're going to see a reversal at the $3,500 mark, the 3,500. I think at this wick, it's just going to refill this wick because it likes, the wicks and tails love to get eaten. So I wouldn't be surprised if we fill that wick and then off we go. There is a possibility because, you look left, right? If we continue, we could break down all the way back down to 3,100. Unfortunately. Yeah. So keep that in mind with your stop losses and stuff like that. So that's just the way it is. All right. Well, thank you guys all for watching. I'm going to be answering questions and at the end of this show, but that's only for the people who are watching us live. So if you want to do that, head over to DaVinciJ15.com and join us and watch us live in the mornings, and you can get this information beforehand. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.